In a moment that has sent political shockwaves across South Africa, ANC Secretary-General Fikile Mbalula has ignited a firestorm of controversy by publicly lashing out at President Cyril Ramaphosa in what some are calling an unprecedented act of political rebellion. The outburst, made during a televised interview on a popular Sunday night political program, has fueled speculation that the African National Congress, ANC, is spiraling toward an all-out internal civil war. In his searing remarks, Mbalula openly questioned Ramaphosa's leadership, describing it as a betrayal of the ANC's revolutionary mission and a continuation of the very elitism the party once stood against. He further accused Ramaphosa of surrounding himself with corporate allies and technocrats who are out of touch with the soul of the people, adding that the ANC did not fight for democracy to become a puppet of foreign capital and Western influence. While political analysts have long pointed to growing tension within the ANC's top leadership, this public rant took the conflict to a whole new level. For many, Mbalula's comments weren't just a critique, they were a declaration of war. The ANC has been plagued by deep divisions for years, but Mbalula's verbal assault signals that those cracks may have reached a breaking point. Insiders say a toxic blend of factionalism, scandals, and public discontent has eroded trust within the party. The most significant fault line appears to lie between the so-called renewal camp, led by Ramaphosa, and the radical economic transformation (RET) faction, which has gained traction among disillusioned members who feel sidelined by Ramaphosa's moderate, corporate-friendly policies. What makes Mbalula's tirade so extraordinary is that, until recently, he was viewed as one of Ramaphosa's staunchest allies. His dramatic shift signals more than just frustration, it hints at a coordinated rebellion brewing beneath the surface. According to sources within Luthuli House, Mbalula has been attending closed-door meetings with party veterans, youth leaders, and RET-aligned members who are calling for a complete overhaul of the current leadership structure. The backlash was immediate. Social media exploded with hashtags like #ANC imploding, #Ramaphosa must go, and #Mbalula speaks truth, with many South Africans expressing both shock and support. For some, Mbalula was voicing long-simmering frustrations over the lack of progress on land reform, unemployment, load shedding, and corruption. For others, it was pure political opportunism aimed at destabilizing the party before the 2026 general elections. Presidential spokesperson Vincent Magwenya responded tersely, calling Mbalula's remarks unfortunate and irresponsible and insisting that the president remains committed to unity, accountability, and the vision of a renewed ANC. Yet, behind the scenes, sources say Ramaphosa's inner circle is fuming and strategizing how to respond without fueling further dissent. What happens next is anyone's guess. The ANC's National Executive Committee, NEC, has called for an emergency meeting to address the growing fallout, and some speculate that disciplinary action against Mbalula may be on the table. However, punishing him too harshly could backfire, potentially solidifying his status as a martyr among the RET-aligned base and pushing the party further toward fragmentation. Observers warn that the ANC is at a dangerous crossroads. With declining public trust, worsening service delivery issues, and internal warfare brewing, the party risks alienating voters ahead of a critical election cycle. The last thing South Africa needs is more instability at the top, but that's exactly what it seems to be getting. Mbalula's anti-Ramaphosa outburst may go down in history as the moment the ANC's inner tensions exploded into public view. Whether it was a calculated political maneuver or a genuine expression of disillusionment, one thing is certain, that the facade of unity within the ANC has shattered. South Africans are watching, waiting, and wondering, has the ANC finally reached its breaking point? And if so, can it survive the storm that's coming? One thing is clear, the civil war is no longer behind closed doors. It's on full display, and the nation is holding its breath.